We are the Liberty Intelligence Organization Network, and this is our news recap show. I'm your host, the Captain, and this is a picture of the Earth that I drew for my science fiction novel. It's just, just a basic, the planet Earth, in 2001 is what it looks like. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to read through the Bill of Rights. I'm just going to read through it. Now, before I read through it, I just want to remind people a few things real quick and sort of like, early analysis before I give you the actual document. First of all, I want to remind people that only number 1 and number 2, they're the only Bill of Rights left. They're the only 2 amendments that are in the Bill of Rights, and the reason it's called the Bill of Rights is because it ensures that the government is not allowed to regulate or control these certain aspects of an individual's life. So there's only 2 left, and they're both highly regulated with gun control and protected speech zones, as well as political correctness. So, you have to understand that the Bill of Rights is the core of the liberty ideals that makes the United States what it is. It's why people flock here, because other countries do not promise them individual freedom. And that's what this country offers them, and that's being destroyed. So before, well, let me just go through it right here. Let me just read it off. I guess I'll let you guys look at the map while I'm reading it off. So basically, I also think this gets better sound, and I can see the time. So let me just read it off. And here it is, right on the screen. That's why I'm filming not in my usual location, so I could read it off the computer screen. The Bill of Rights. The preamble to the Bill of Rights. Congress of the United States, begun and held at the City of New York on Wednesday, the 4th of March, 1789. That's 1789. The conventions of a number of the states, having at the time of their adopting the Constitution expressed a desire, in order to prevent misconstruction or abuse of its power, that further declaratory and restrictive clauses should be added, and as extending the ground of public confidence in the government will best ensure the beneficent ends of its institution, resolved by the Senate and House of Representatives of the United States of America in Congress assembled, 2/3 of both houses concurring, that the following articles be proposed to the legislators of the several states as amendments to the Constitution of the United States, all or any of which articles, when ratified by 3/4 of the said legislatures, to be valid to all intents and purposes as part of the said Constitution. Articles in addition to and amendment of the Constitution of the United States of America proposed by Congress and ratified by the legislatures of the several states pursuant to the 5th article of the original Constitution. Amendment 1. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble, and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Amendment 2. A well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Amendment 3. No soldier shall in time of peace be quartered in any house, that includes businesses, without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war, but in a manner to be prescribed by law. Only in time of war, not fake wars. Amendment 4. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue, but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. NDAA 2012 destroys that, as well as number 3. Really, the Patriot Act destroys number 3. That's Bush, by the way. So all you people who want to say I'm just going after Obama, newsflash, I don't believe in either of them. I did a whole segment on that. Now let me get back to this. Amendment number 5. No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a presentment of indictment of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces or in the militia when in actual service and in time of war or public danger. Nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb, nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation. Amendment number 6. In all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury of the state and district wherein that crime shall have been committed, which district shall have been previously ascertained by law, and to be informed of the nature and cause or of the accusation, to be confronted with the witnesses against him, to have compulsory process for obtaining witnesses in his favor, and to have the assistance of counsel for his defense. Amendment number 7. In suits at common law, where the value in controversy shall exceed $20, the right of trial by jury shall be preserved, and no fact tried by a jury shall be otherwise re-examined in any court of the United States than according to the rules of the common law. Amendment 8. Excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishments inflicted. Just a reminder, all of these are gone except for 1 and 2. So if they sound kind of foreign and alien, it's because they are. They're of the country that was destroyed by the New World Order, and that is just crippled and a frail comparison of what it once was. Not to saying it was ever perfect, but we'd only just started to attain true liberty, and now it's being destroyed. Amendment number 9. The enumeration in the Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people. Basically, Amendment 9 is kind of like the coolest one of all, I think, because it basically says any rights that we forgot to mention, or any rights we, with our without knowing what the future is going to hold, any rights that may come up, like the right to space travel or the right to good health technology, those rights are also protected by Amendment 9. But again, 9's gone thanks to the New World Order, the criminal syndicate, evil organization, hell-bent on total global domination that calls itself the New World Order. They're like the Legion of Doom. They pop out of the ocean in like a little bubble. It's like, bro, we're the New World Order. We are different things in different parts of the world. Okay, let me get to the last amendment here. Amendment number 10. The powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states, respectively, or to the people. Now what that says is the states can infringe on these rights, but the states have the power to handle just about everything else. So, not the federal government. It's all supposed to be built around the states and the local people, and really the local counties or the local town, or it's all supposed to be local where people understand the real problems of what's going on. And a federal government of just this particular area can't handle that, let alone a world government trying to handle all of this. What we need are small governments that handle this area right here by this river, or this island way out here that's not even on this map, because I didn't even put the islands in there and stuff, except for Hawaii. I put Hawaii in there. But that being said, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. This was just like a short analysis and breakdown of the Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments to the Constitution of the United States of America, and this is a map of the world that I drew for my science fiction novels that I think is pretty cool. And I just wanted to show it off, because sometimes I'm going to do crazy stuff like that, like show this off. But this is a special report, and this is really the introductory video to the special report, because I think it's important for people to understand, at least Americans, and really globally, because this is for a global understanding of liberty. So that being said, thanks again for tuning in, and I want to remind everyone, as always, stay safe, stay strong, stay free, and stay informed.